Hi, everyone. I'm David from David O Yoga, and welcome to day 23 of your 30-day yoga challenge. So we're in the home stretch, right? Last few days. I really hope you're having fun with this. I know I am. And for you, the most important thing is to keep showing up with an attitude of play and curiosity. Okay? So today we have a yin yoga practice designed to help you release stress from all of the places it's held in the body energetically. And we go to the root of stress. Where is that? Your personal mind. We work with the breath. We work with some powerful tools like mudra and mantra to bring about an inner state of peace, calm, and abundance. And this helps you to see your stress from a different perspective, helps you to see the bigger picture. And that picture is that you are quite magnificent. All right, let's begin in a comfortable seat. So even though this is a yin practice today, you really don't need any props, maybe a pillow or a blanket to make yourself extra comfy, but that's about it. We're going to sit for a few moments in the beginning of class with a calming breath, and as we do, we'll work with a special mudra. Mudras are hand positions that awaken specific energies. The mudra we're working with today is called Boo Mudra. Not B-O-O like your sweet boo, but B-H-U. And Boo Mudra helps us to connect with earth and to bring balance to the sacral chakra, which helps us to feel safe, supported, protected with the living energy of the earth and with our connection to all living things. And this helps us to feel our experience and see our experience in the context of all of life, which has a beautiful calming and healing effect. Okay, so how do you make Boo Mudra? Super simple. It's an upside down peace sign. So the ring and pinky finger curl to the base of the palm, and the thumb just gently comes over those two fingers. And then you make a peace sign, and then turn it upside down, and the tips of the index and middle finger touch the earth. So just gently touch the earth and close your eyes. Sit up nice and tall. Take a big breath in through your nose, out through the nose, and let the shoulders melt from the ears. And continue breathing like this, in and out through the nose, big, full, deep breaths. And just hold the mudra softly, gently, almost as if the hands are just barely touching or hovering above the earth. Bring an awareness to your breath and to the crown of your head, and begin to relax from the crown across your scalp. Relax into your brow and your forehead. And relax your eyes and your cheeks. And relax your jaw and your tongue. Feel all of the muscles of your face just letting go of any held tension. And then bring an awareness to the tips of the fingers that are touching the earth. And sense the pressure, the sensation of the earth beneath your fingers. And imagine the earth as a living, breathing organism with consciousness. And feel this life energy flowing through the earth, through you, through your fingers, through the palms, through the heart. Breathe in this sensation, relax into it. And just allow this healing energy to move through you. Continue breathing in and out through the nose, big, deep, cleansing breaths. Let each exhale wash away tension, resistance, thought energy. And let's say to ourselves this silent mantra. I receive support and protection and abundance from the earth. This loving support is always there. And so I am free to rest and to take time to fully enjoy my life. Again, I receive support, protection, and abundance from the earth. And this loving support is always there. And so I am free to rest and to take time to fully enjoy my life. Let's just sit for a few more moments, feeling, allowing, breathing. And as you inhale, blink your eyes open. Wiggle the fingers, roll the wrists a little bit. Let's begin in child's pose. So take your knees wide and big toe mounts come to touch, and sink the hips back toward the heels. Let the forehead come all the way down to rest on the mat. Stretch your hands, your fingers long. And I like to take a little roll back and forth, rolling my forehead back and forth. Just feel into the earth. A lot of this practice is about grounding, because a lot of stress is when we become disconnected from earth, unmoored, ungrounded. We float away in the mind's fantasies and illusions about who we are and what life is. And so we come back home to what's real. Just breathe and relax. Let yourself settle. And walk your hands over to the right. Get a great big stretch across the left side of the body. You can place the left palm on top of the right to deepen that stretch even further. And then let the forehead come back down. Breathe. Now dip the left ribs down as you lift the right ribs up a little bit to deepen that stretch even more in the left side of the body, across the ribs, through the armpit and the shoulder, all the way down to the left hip. As you inhale, level it out, and walk your hands slowly back over to the right. And now the right palm comes on top. Great big stretch, reach. Big breath, and as you exhale, dip the right ribs down as you lift the left ribs. And breathe into that line on the right side of the body, along the outside of the arm, down the ribs, all the way to the right hip. Big full breaths. Inhale, walk your hands back to center. And let's move from here into puppy pose. So lift the hips off the heels, crawl the fingers forward, get a great big stretch. And as you exhale, melt your heart down slowly toward the earth. Now you can look forward here for a little bit of a deeper stretch, but only if that feels good in the neck. Otherwise, look down. And with each exhale, you're letting the heart melt toward the earth. It's as if your heart is the bottom of a hammock, and the weight in the hammock is getting heavier. Feeling the earth maybe with your chest. And just relax into it. Allow your body to soften. Bring a gentle awareness to your breath. Notice all the places you feel sensation here. Breathe into those places. Create space. Feel that beautiful opening across the chest, across the collarbone, into the armpits. Each exhale helping you to melt a little bit more deeply. Allow yourself to let go of resistance. And now keeping your palms and forearms and elbows down to the mat. Shift forward and bring your shoulders over the elbows. And then extend the legs back behind you for Sphinx pose. So for Sphinx pose, it's all about opening up the heart and extending through the upper back, right? So grip the mat a little bit, push down through the forearms and the elbows, and then push the heart forward as you draw the shoulders back. So you're using a downward pressure, pushing into the forearms and elbows to grip the mat to pull the heart forward or push the heart forward. Pull the shoulders back. Now, if you feel a little pinch in the low back here, a couple things. You can press the pubic bone down and then tilt the bowl of the pelvis up a little bit. So lengthen the tailbone down toward the heels and press into the tops of the feet a little bit. And just breathe into it. So it's really not about pushing yourself back. It's about opening up the heart and the collarbone and then pulling the heart forward gently. This is yin practice, so we're not working with muscles so much. We're just finding a nice soft opening and letting ourselves marinate there. Extend long through the neck. You can have your eyes open here and maybe close the eyes and just breathe. Big, full, deep breaths. And feel each inhale as an expansion and opening of the heart. And every exhale is a letting go of resistance. Notice where in your body do you feel resistance to this moment, to this pose, to being here, to whatever. Just continue breathing, opening up through the heart and across the collarbone. And you should feel this in the back body too, opening up and extending the upper back. And breathe into those places. Relax the muscles of your face. Notice if you're tensing. Couple more breaths. And then as you exhale, let's come all the way down to the earth, and we'll hug the earth for a few breaths here. So if you have a pillow, I don't have a pillow, but if you have a pillow, rest it, place it under your cheek here, and let's hug the earth. So draw the left knee up toward the left elbow, and let the head just rest softly on the mat, and breathe. And let the weight of your body melt down into the earth, just letting go. This is a pose of surrender, of allowing yourself to feel supported, protected by the earth, the living energy of the earth. As the weight of your body presses down, feel the earth lifting you up with an equal force, like a loving embrace holding you. You are supported. Let's switch sides. So extend the left leg back and switch cheeks, draw the right knee toward the right elbow. And once you find the shape, just let yourself totally melt. If you notice your mind is a little bit antsy or active, well, that's your practice. That's okay, that's normal. Each time you catch your mind wandering off, you come back to your breath and you come back to your senses. Your senses are here now. They're experiencing this moment. And so feel that. What do you hear? What do you taste? What do you smell? What do you feel under your fingers and your nose and your elbows? Now let's work a little bit more deeply into a chest and shoulder stretch here. So extend the right leg back behind you. Keeping your right elbow bent, move the elbow just forward of the shoulder a little bit, inch or two. And then pressing into the left hand, push and roll to the right. And stack the knees. Draw the left knee up, the right knee up, left knee stacks on top. And then let the forehead or the side of your head come down to the mat or a pillow. And breathe. Close your eyes and feel the sensation in your chest and into the right shoulder and armpit. And now you control the intensity here. So if you want a little bit more, you simply press into the left hand, roll a little bit more to the right. It doesn't take much, right? You can feel it immediately. And of course, if you want a little bit less, you just back off a little bit and release some of the pressure. Close your eyes and send big, full breaths to the places you feel sensation. Into the right chest, into the right shoulder. And notice your sense of breath here. I always feel like my breath and my container for breath just gets so much bigger in this pose, like it's opening up my diaphragm, and it is. It's stretching and lengthening and expanding all the places we hold stress that contract and that keep us from breathing more deeply. So this is an incredible healing pose here. As you exhale, roll to your belly, extend the legs back behind you, and we'll take it to the other side. So left elbow bends, move that left elbow forward of the shoulder a little bit. Press into the right hand, stack the knees, and let your cheek, your head come down to the mat here. Close your eyes and make any little adjustments that help you find a sweet place here. Just takes a little bit of push into the right hand, a little bit of roll to the left. And you really feel the depth. Come back to that sense we had in Hug the Earth pose, where you're just melting into the mat. So feel as if gravity is pulling you down and pulling out of you any resistance, any last bits of tension. Imagine gravity as an energy, a cleansing energy that pulls out of you all the tight, stiff, rigid, resistive parts. All we have to do is let go. Let the earth and gravity do the rest. And then all that energy dissolves back down into the earth to be recycled and renewed. As you exhale, roll to your belly. And let's find our way back to child's pose once again. Hips to heels, knees wide. Stretch the fingers, let the forehead come down to the mat. And breathe. And sit back to your heels. Sweep your legs around in front. And we'll make our way all the way to our back. Hug the right knee into your chest. Give yourself a nice little squeeze. And then switch it up. Left knee comes in. Let's go back and forth like this a couple times. Maybe move the knee around in circles into the belly. Helps improve digestion. Both ways with the knees, both knees. And now extend the left leg long, hug the right knee in one more time. And release the right foot down to the ground for a supine twist. So press into the foot, scoot your butt to the right, and let the knee fall across the body to the left. Left hand comes on top of the right thigh. And the right arm can extend out to the side, or you can bend the left knee and grab the top of the left foot. Close your eyes. One more little adjustment here. Lift the left shoulder and scoot it over to the left so that both shoulder blades come down nice and square to the mat. Close your eyes. Breathe. If you'd like to put a pillow underneath the right knee here for some support, that can be really nice. You want to let yourself relax here. If you feel like any part of this is adding to tension, find some pillows or some ways to support yourself so you can really let go. And let's come back to softening the muscles of your face. So your eyes from the inside corners all the way to the outside corners. Relax. As you exhale, release the hands and the foot if you have it. Roll to your back, and let's do the other side. Draw the left knee in, extend the right leg long. And release the left foot down, scoot your butt to the left, and let the knee fall to the right. Right hand comes to the top of the left thigh. Left arm extends out, or you can bend that right knee. Grab the top of the right foot. And then the final adjustment, lift the right shoulder blade and scoot it over a little bit to the right. And let both shoulder blades come down squarely to the mat. Close your eyes. Let each exhale carry you to a place of stillness, rest, and release. Think of that opening mantra. You can say that to yourself silently here. I receive support and protection and abundance from the earth. And that support is always there. And so I am free to rest. I am free to rest. Hallelujah. And to take time to fully enjoy my life. Let that truth sink in. And as you exhale, release any binds that you have with the feet or hands and roll to your back for a sweet shavasana. Use pillows, blankets, props to help make yourself comfortable. And take your time. Give yourself some rest. Neha vikramana shosti pratyavayo na vidyate svapyam apyasya dharmasya trayate mahatobaya. Neha vikramana shosti pratyavayo na vidyate svapyam apyasya dharmasya trayate mahatobaya. Traigunyo Vishaya Veda Nistraigunyo Bhavarajuna Nirdvanvo Nitya Sattvasto Niryoga Kshema Atmavan Traigunyo Vishaya Veda Nistraigunyo Bhavarajuna Nirdvanvo Nitya Sattvasto Kiryoga Kshema Atmavan. Begin to bring some movement to your fingers and toes, your wrists and ankles. As you inhale, stretch your hands overhead, reach, wiggle your fingers and toes, feel your senses coming to life with new possibilities. Draw your knees into your chest, roll to your right side. Push yourself up to a seat. Bring your palms together at your heart. Close your eyes. Relax your shoulders. Take a big breath in through your nose. Open mouth, exhale. And let's end with one Om to bring us home. Big breath in. Raise your thumb knuckles to the point between your brow. We bow to one another in light and love. Namaste. Thank you so much for spending this time, this practice with me. If you enjoy this practice, if you're enjoying this challenge, please click the subscribe button, ring the bell so that you're notified when all the new videos come out. And if you want to keep this practice going with a little bit more energization and flow, then click the flow practice next to me and it will take you there.